What time is it?
It's time to get a watch!
Where are we? Okay, that wasn't funny, and I hate you.
Okay. So, we did that one.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
Well, there's one we didn't finish.
This one. We haven't started that one.
But there's one that we went in, and then we did, like, half the level.
So that was up there. By the castle.
Okay. Should I go do that?
Yeah, we have to go to Arkham Asylum up there. You went the wrong way.
I went the wrong way. Just a second.
You are not a MediEvil expert.
No, you're right, I'm not, and it's okay.
It is not okay. Okay, so yeah, we're in the insane asylum.
What's this, then?
That's the insane asylum.
Oh, okay, alright. So which one had we started and then gone off with the Grim Reaper? Wasn't that one over there?
Yeah, that was the pool one.
So we didn't finish that level, or we did?
I think we did. I think finishing the level meant heading off with the dude going across the river Styx.
Oh, okay.
That's what I think.
Okay.
The ferryman.
So I've been thinking about some stuff.
That's
I'm
dangerous.
the first in Galamir's history. Well, it is in certain countries. Listen, I've been thinking about some stuff, and I was wondering, what are your thoughts on Daft Punk?
Daft Punk is my favorite person ever, of all time. Like, he's just like my idol.
Okay, well, that was unfair. So I was going to ask you, if we lived in a world where Daft Punk joined the military,
okay,
would he be Draft Punk?
He would be Draft Punk.
Also, Daft Punk is two people.
Daft Punk?
That?
Yeah, it's like two guys.
Well,
or girls, I don't want to assume.
I don't want to assume the gender of these people.
I am.
Like, they're good people. Good
fine
people, fine people, great people. Now, if Daft Punk was completely and utterly pranked,
okay,
would he be Daft Punked? Or would he be Gaffed Punk?
I'm gonna go with Gaffed Punk.
Okay. Alright, so I was just wondering that. I was just thinking about this.
What if Daft Punk was a comedian and he was Laughed Punk?
That's a good point. What if Daft Punk joined SAG-AFTA, the group? And
what is that?
SAG-AFTA Punk. Look it up real quick.
What is...
Look up SAG-AFTA.
What is saggy tits?
Well, I mean, you just have to look at your mom for that one.
Oh!
We got him! R2?
Let's
chalk
see.
That up to a victory.
SAG-AFTA?
Yeah.
SAG-AFTA.
Yep.
Band group.
It's not a band.
What is it?
It is a group. You were right about that.
SAG-AFTA group.
Maybe I'm saying the wrong name.
SAG-AFTA?
Yeah, there you go.
That's a corporate in Bangladesh.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about?
What if we joined that?
Let's see what SAG-AFTA is all about. What? Oh! The Ku Klux Klan!
Is it hot in here?
No. It's like my favorite Markiplier clip.
What's the, What if...
Like Marvel's What If? Okay.
he skipped the draft? Would he be skipped the draft punk?
I think so, yeah. What if Daft Punk was really stinky, so he was Daft Stunk?
What if Daft Punk left the window open, so he was, I feel a draft punk?
Was he like using a 90s insult? Like, I feel a draft punk.
Yes. Why am I doing so bad?
Well, because you're playing with like Ray Rice here.
Oh, wow. Oh, no.
Like, he was a football player. What are you talking about?
Right, but he was like a jerkbacker or whatever.
A jerkbacker?
Yeah.
A jerk-offer?
No, a jerkbacker is like a character, a guy who jumps on the back of the quarterback and jerks him off real quick before the play.
Oh, my favorite position.
Oh my gosh, these are actually scary.
I forgot about these guys.
Ah! Get away from me!
You're about to die. You are literally about to die. You have one more life bottle.
No!
You have one life.
Why am I screaming? That's gonna make editing hard. Oh!
Oh, geez.
Yes! That's what if he won a BAFTA?
What is a BAFTA?
The award, the acting award. Would he be BAFTA Punk?
Yeah.
What if he was a complete moron? Would he be more Daft Punk?
Okay, these are getting really bad.
These are like neighbors.
What is with these people?
I don't know. These look like Silent Hill villains. Oh,
I know.
Geez. Oh, jeez.
Oh, now you're being, like, nuked by a tank up there. You need to get some, like, life bottles.
Trying.
Run away from, like, Mary Todd Lincoln here.
Mary Tyler Moore will not kill me.
Mary Todd Lincoln. You have to go in the doorway.
But that's where I came from. That's where I came from.
Oh, I thought you came in through the door up above. Because somehow you have to get across to the other side. Can you just jump over the lava? Oh, okay.
This level is impossible.
It is not easy.
Should we do a different level first, or should I try this again?
Let's do this one again.
Okay. All right. I think I started doing bad because I forgot more Daft Punk jokes.
See, that's your problem. You have to come up with more Daft Punk jokes.
I'm gonna start at Z. Wait, no, I'm gonna start at A. That's easier.
Yeah, I was like, why are you counting backwards?
Counting?
Yeah, like you need to count backwards when you.
It's the alphabet. It's not numbers.
It is numbers.
It's letters.
The letter Z is number 26 in the alphabet.
Are you an idiot?
I am not. If you count the.
Are you Daft or Punk?
If you count the alphabet, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Letter Z is number 26.
Hey, we found more Daft Punk.
How did you get through that without losing one life?
Because I was channeling the spirit of Daft.
Okay. Good people, fine people.
What if he joined the Looney Tunes? Would he be Dafty Duck?
Oh, like Daffy Punk.
Wow.
What if he... okay, let's see.
Oh, this sucks. My sword's not enchanted anymore. Come on.
I have nothing. I'm literally running through the alphabet. I have, like, no jokes. Okay. What if he went on to the Titanic, but he gave up his seat for a woman? He'd be Daft Sunk.
What if he went on the Titanic and he gave up his only way of getting out? He would be no Raft Punk. I don't think I'm going to top that.
No, I think we should be done. We should stop while we're ahead here. We have Daft Sunk and no Raft Punk.
What if he decided that he liked countries being united and he became NAFTA Punk?
What if he was from Minnesota, so he was Oof da Punk?
What? Why don't you go punk yourself? What kind of joke was that? It didn't even rhyme with daft, or punk. What if his name was Earl? Wow! Clever. We have like the world's greatest comedian here.
I think I'll go show myself out the door.
I think you should go show yourself out of like a fucking missile bay.
Like, why don't you go punk yourself? My joke was funny.
No, it wasn't.
People in the comments are gonna laugh at my joke.
It was not funny.
They're gonna think I'm funny. I need validation from people in the comments saying my joke is funny.
What if he was from Mexico? Would he be El Drafto Punko?
That was racist.
Was it?
Yeah.
How? That's what the language
Because you're saying, like, all Mexicans say the word L, and they sound like they have, like they're on 12 cigarettes, like, El Drafto Bunko.
Hey, I watched Speedy Gonzales. What's the problem
Oh,
here?
okay. So you're part Mexican.
Might as well be.
How about you enchant your sword? I think that would be good.
Does the color look okay over here, or does it look off?
I don't know. I'm colorblind.
I'm not.
I don't see color.
The first thing I see when I look at someone's color.
Well, do you make judgments based on color?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Very
immediately. Does that look right to you, or?
Yeah, it looks all right to me.
Okay. Yeah, my first thing that I say, like, as soon as I see someone, based on what they look like, I say judge not by the contents of their character, but by the color of their skin.
Wow, you sound like a modern day liberal.
I have a dream that we could be separate but equal. No, I'm just kidding. That's like the woke thing to do now.
Yeah. Well, that is what it is, because like at Harvard or whatever, they've now have like separate graduations.
That's so
like
weird.
black people can have their own graduation and like white people have their own. It's like, wow. So we're basically not doing what Martin Luther King Jr. wanted. Got it.
Well, I'm not going to be okay with it until the other side gets the good drinking fountains for once.
Like white people.
No. They had them long enough.
Well, black people have the good drinking fountains. Back in history.
No, they didn't.
It's the white people that was oppressed.
That's a... I think you might be learning the wrong history.
I was reading about the David Duke history.
Oh,
Is that,
yeah, you don't
is that,
want to...
Is that not the right history?
No, people aren't ready for that.
Oh. They're not ready for the truth.
Boy, don't run for Congress.
People will call me the Great Unifier.
What if... Oh.
Who is this guy? Is this like the Mad Hatter?
Oh, it's Hat Punk.
Zarek tried to force me to hand over the Shadow Artifact. He means to release the demons from their tomb under the enchanted forest. But I said to him, you can't touch me, you lanky windbag. I'm the Mer. Aye, that told him. But then he had me locked up in here with all these nutters. Oh, it's been terrible. I haven't managed to get a word of sense out of anyone in weeks. Right. Well, I'll see myself out, thanks. You have a good look around, lad. Zarek's left some stuff lying about that I think you might find useful.
That guy looked like out of a Tim Burton film.
That guy looked like I would not trust him alone with my wife.
Or children.
Yeah.
Mainly children.
Yeah.
I don't think he could, like, get anything going with your wife.
Why? Wait. Oh, wait, you do have the chalice.
Yeah, I already got it.
Okay, we're good.
Like, do you not think I know about the Hall of Heroes?
Do you know the lore of the Hall of
Me
Heroes?
walking into the Hall of Heroes? Heroes?
Okay. Who would you put in your Hall of Heroes? Because I'd have, like...
You.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I was going to say, like, Robert E. Lee, but I work too. Tomato.
Are you, like, preparing for your immigration to Texas, or why are you throwing that out here?
Immigration to Texas?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You're going to move down south. So you just want to get all your bases covered. Like, I don't know. The union's not that great.
Yeah, like, what's going on here?
Oh, Danielle. I've got something here I can give you, but I've no idea what it is. Do you fancy a little gamble, Mike?
Yeah, I thought we had the magic... No, we had the flaming longbow.
Oh.
No, we have the magic longbow.
I want that sword.
That sword wants you.
Now that is epic. Siri, play Mobamba, but play it at a volume that will damage my hearing. Mobamba?
Okay.
This is just like the dead meme part of Let's Play.
Yeah, by the time this goes up, this will be the dead meme.
Alright, I already like went through the insides of that asylum. To
Okay.
go somewhere else.
So now let's go up to the lake. The rake.
Got him.
Okay, I have a discussion here.
You sure that you can't beat this and then go over there?
Well, yeah, no, you have to beat the lake, and then it goes to the Crystal Caverns from Mystery Incorporated Crystal Cove, and then you have to go up.
Oh. What was your question?
So, very serious discussion here. Let's say you had a kid, right? Mm-hmm. Now this kid was, I don't know, old.
What? Oh, you saw it cut out?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, go ahead. And
This kid was old enough that he wasn't like just a child, right? Like, let's say like 15. And for some odd reason whatsoever, this kid had never, ever, ever seen any Star Wars movies. He knows nothing about it, right?
I show him The Last Jedi.
He's just like the dumbest kid in the entire universe. He's never, he doesn't even know what these are, right? And you're trying to get him into the series, right? Where do you start him? Do you start him at 1 or do you start him at 4?
Last Jedi.
Or 8?
Last Jedi.
Okay.
And I only show him The Last Jedi. It's the best one.
So you're like, this is Star Wars. All the other one is fake.
The most important person is Holdo.
Hold on.
And in my house, you don't say hold up. You say, well, Holdo up.
Nice.
Holdo up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Sorry, I needed to get in our dead meme in.
Okay.
I thought you could kill this.
Yeah, I think with your sword. Oh no. Those guys are obnoxious. I think you could kill that thing too. Maybe not? Well, try shooting that. There you go. See, yeah, you just killed that one.
But not this one?
I think maybe you did kill that one. Well, you have to wait for him to open up again.
Oh, so it's like a relationship. Like once you've messed that up, it's not happening.
Exactly. Once you screwed up the relationship, then it's over.
Yeah.
So anyways, where do you start him?
4.
You would start him at 4?
I'm not trying to be mean here if you would, but I don't know who would start someone at 1. It has so many references to things that you almost had to have watched 4, 5, and 6 for. Like, who cares about who the Emperor is in those movies if you've never seen, 4, 5, and 6? And, like, who cares? There's a lot of who cares going on. Like, oh, look, Leia and Luke are born. I don't even know who these people are when they do the big reveal. Like, that's the thing, is they based that off of you having seen the originals. That's why they're like, I'll name him Luke.
I'll name her?
Whatever. And she'll be Leia. And it's like, you wouldn't care as much about that if you had never known. At least if you didn't know the cultural significance of Luke and Leia. Like, I'm assuming in this world that you set up in this hypothetical hellscape of a land.
Jesus.
This child had never even heard who Luke was.
Why is that so aggressive? Go over there. Go back in. Back in that cave.
Oh, sorry. I
the
forgot
cave
we
of
have
Quesadora.
I forgot we have the medieval
and
sage.
then over there. The sage.
Look.
I'm actually no, then go through the doorway. I'm actually the Grand Wizard of MediEvil.
The ancient people of this long-vanished town.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Well, that's very interesting, because I have thought about this, and I've been like, I don't know why I thought about this so hard, but I have. And I've been like, well, do I start him just at the beginning, or do I just start him at episode 4? Because the thing is, to me, like, starting them at episode 4, I think is good because...
Can't break these, right?
No. I think it's good because, like you said, then you get the significance of the stuff in the prequels. You get the significance of Anakin in the prequels, too. It's like, oh, that's Vader. But also at the same time, watching some of those prequel movies is not as... Like, the reveals in them are not as, like, interesting. Like, for example, in episode 1, they just very clearly show you that it's the Emperor.
Right.
And, like, I'm not saying that's a problem. I'm just saying, like, it's not a shocker. You know what I mean? At all. And I'm not saying it needs to be, but
Right.
I don't know. It's just like you watch those movies and it's kind of like, oh yeah, Anakin. Okay.
Well, pick your poison. You either so like that, right? You would if you didn't watch the originals and you watched it, you might be surprised that the Emperor's a bad guy, right? However, if you did watch the originals and you watch it, you can enjoy like Clone Wars more, which I would say is almost needed to make the prequels even better, because the Clone Wars have a bunch of tie-ins to the originals and the prequels.
Right.
So like if you didn't show them the originals, I would almost say you couldn't enjoy Clone Wars that much, or at least a lot of it. Like that episode on the light side and dark side planet, that is terrifying.
Yeah, I know.
You wouldn't get anything out of that if you hadn't seen the originals.
Right.
Like him becoming Vader or whatever,
Yeah.
You'd get nothing out of that.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm talking just the movies. Like, you wouldn't show them Clone Wars yet.
Oh, if you wouldn't show him Clone Wars, I'd 100% show him the originals first. Because if you're not including Clone Wars, that's what helps those the prequels be way better. So, like, you're basically nerfing the prequel movies in a way by not showing them that, too.
Right.
So I would just start them at the originals, and then show them 1 and 2, and then 3, and then Clone Wars. Or Clone Wars and then 3. But the problem is, Star Wars is made so out of order.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah, I mean, it's not... It is. It's...
Well, just think about the ending of Clone Wars. It's designed off of you having seen all previous Clone Wars, and also having seen the originals and the prequels, because there's moments in it where they play music from 3.
Right.
Where you'd know, like, oh, this is the part actually where Anakin is, like, turning on Mace.
Yeah.
You know? Like, if you don't have that knowledge of that, those moments wouldn't be as impactful.
Right.
Like, you'd just be like, what? I don't know, it's just made very out of order, and it's kind of like the MCU. I get you wanting to go back and watch it in timeline order once you've seen it one time.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine this, though. Like, imagine showing somebody... I don't know. Well, you haven't seen Black Widow, so I can't use that example. Imagine showing somebody, like, Captain Marvel before anything else.
Right.
You know? Or, like, I don't know, before Iron Man. It's just weird.
Yeah.
Can freeze its dangerously turbulent waters. You will need all of the rune keys to activate the magical machines.
I suppose you could start them at Captain America, if you really wanted to, but it would still be a little weird. Because, like, Anthony Stark shows up, right? Howard Stark.
Howard
sorry.
Stark, yeah.
Who cares? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
if you don't know who Iron Man is, he's just Mr. Scientist.
Yeah, I guess if you're showing someone stuff for the first time, I mean,
Right.
now that I've seen them, I'm obviously just going to watch them in order.
Right, but that's what I'm saying is I
Right.
think it's different depending on if you've seen it one time.
Yeah.
In your example where you've never seen these things, I think
That makes sense.
it's harder to do because they make them out of order.
Right.
I don't know why Disney does that, by the way. Like, with everything.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's not even just Disney. Like, with Star Wars, George Lucas did that. And the problem is George Lucas didn't intend this to be a big franchise.
No.
So, like, he just made Star Wars, like, A New Hope. And he just made it. And then it made it big. And then he was like, oh, let's do more.
Yeah, he had plans for more, but he was fine with it just being Star Wars.
Right. And I think I'm not saying George Lucas is like the same intellectual mind as like J.R. Tolkien, but like if he set up some, like, can you imagine if he like put the amount of work and effort and thought into Star Wars like he did, like J.R. Tolkien did with Lord of the Rings? Can you imagine how like great that would be?
Am I supposed to go down there?
Yeah, because now it's frozen. I thought you were like glitched.
I thought so too. I was a little confused and concerned.
Hey, we're like under the sea, like in
Where am I?
We're under the sea.
Oh. Come suck my ID.
Down where it's wetter.
Your girlfriend is better, take her from me.